Thank you, Doug LeBaron, Santa Cruz Works. This is a little different. So I'm going to talk about how we teach design up at UCSC, where there's no design school. And we do it through the Center for Innovation and Entrepreneurial Development. We found that this lack of design school is actually an opportunity for us as entrepreneurs, entrepreneurial thinking people. And so I wanted to talk to you about how we integrate business, design, and ethics actually into the curriculum to emphasize problem solving through that entrepreneurial mindset. And so we have a center that started in 1979. It was started by Kapani, who, Narendra Kapani was the godfather of fiber optics. He was an incredible innovator, and he applied his innovative mindset to looking at UCSC and wondering, where is the need? And the need was for a way for undergraduates to be able to learn how to harness their innovation and become entrepreneurial thinkers. And so that's been the mission all along. We help teach our students how to be innovative through an entrepreneurial mindset using curriculum, courses, events, competitions, mentoring, and a whole lot of fun. Oh, I'm sorry, before I go. The next thing that happened that was big in my life was Dr. Manel Camps became the faculty director in 2020. And luckily for me, the first thing he did was hire me as the project manager. So my name is Nada Milkovich. And we've been building an entrepreneurial curriculum since 2015. The first time he and I met, he asked me, I told him I wanted to work full-time teaching at UCSC, and he said, what do you want to teach? And I said, entrepreneurship. And he said, that's what I want you to do. And together, he and I have created, we've had, I'd say, at least 10 classes that we have gotten approved at UCSC, and several of those that are cross UC. And in particular, it's our it's Get Virtual, something that Doug brought up. It's a program in particular. Most recently, we were given some space over here on Delaware, and it's where the Institute for Art and Sciences is. And they have, it's an incredible space, and it really made me want to bring next space, actually, to our students. I wanted to bring a co-working space where they could learn about how to be entrepreneurs in a supportive environment. And even better for them is they're also being supported by mentors and experts who can help them, you know. Being a freelancer or a consultant is super risky and really hard to do. And so if we can help them get some of those lessons learned before they go out into the real world, so much the better for them and for the world. And it's been really, really successful. What we do is we teach the fundamentals. We start with design thinking. We also talk about the business model canvas. We talk a lot about who are they, what are their assets, what are their strengths, what are their values, because that's what they're going to apply when they turn to a problem and solve that problem. We also talk quite a bit about making sure that they're able to take in new data and change their minds. Customer discovery. I mean, it all comes down to customer discovery, really. And then, AI. My entrepreneurial-minded people, friends, were very early adopters, including myself, of AI. I have a friend who teaches MBA students, and he started using it right away for the business model canvas. He's like, hey, this can help me spit out a BMC. This can help me spit out the questions that I need to be asking my customer discovery, or my discovering my market. This can help me find out what my competition's is. And so that side of things. And then I have another friend who was the creative director at Apple, actually was Steve Jobs' creative director for many years, and he was a very early adopter of Midjourney and started using Midjourney to create his comps. And he goes all over the world to the biggest studios, and he shows them comps that he made in 5 minutes in Midjourney because he knows how to write the prompts. And he also is teaching a class at UCSC called Marketing for Good. So we're going to harness Rick's prompt mastery and bring that into a class. We're creating a new class where we're helping students learn how to be consultants and freelancers through a marketing, website building lens, and using AI as the tools in which to do that. Now, of course, we as educators want to make sure that they're learning the ethics behind it. And so, yeah, Midjourney's awesome, but they're using copyrighted images to train their AI. Is that fair? Is that something you really want to be a part of? And so helping them navigate how to build that marketing story ethically. And that's going to help them be better leaders. So this was just a little bit of that. So this is the students that I've had the privilege to work with over the years. They are doing awesome. They're not necessarily the best academics, but they're awesome entrepreneurs. They have initiative. They have incredible energy when they're interested in it. And so I also am a big helper in helping them get their degrees. Smeet just graduated, by the way. So someone who took 5 years, best entrepreneur I've ever known. Hard, but he got his degree. He finally made it. Oh, just one more thing I want to go back. This is on the far right is a picture of a team that went to the venture capital investment competition. It's a national competition. They were awesome. They did the best term sheets. I was so impressed. But they didn't have the confidence. It was their first time, and so they're going to be going back. But it was their initiative. It was them coming to me and saying, Nada, we want to do this. And we got in somehow. So these are some of the learning outcomes that we want to help our students gain mastery. So yeah, it's a little bit of a different presentation from all my incredible designer friends here. But a big part of what I'm teaching my students is how to be creative, how to learn from failure, take that data and make it better, how to iterate, how to just make and then gain the confidence from that making. And in fact, I would say one of the biggest maybe challenges or opportunities that I have as an educator is helping them with their confidence. I think that's one of the biggest challenges for a creative. And so we're so happy to be in this community, and we're bringing you all into the classroom. We're bringing skill-based, project-based curriculum to our students up at UCSC, and we would love your help all over the place, from being mentors, from being judges, from doing guest lectures in our classes. We would be really helpful. So if you're interested, please send an email to me and join us at CIED over on Delaware. Thank you.